How's it, everybody? Welcome back to Hamajang Eats. Today I'm going to show you how to make baklava. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm on like the 7th layer, 8th layer. Trying to get 10 on the bottom. Phyllo dough is a little tricky to work with. You gotta be careful. This thing's gonna break apart. What I like to do is just kind of slide it over real quick and boom, get it on the edges and drop it. There it is. And then again, just try to push the edges down. This 9x13 pan is just a little bit smaller than the phyllo dough. The phyllo dough sheets come in at 9x14. I actually cut off about an inch worth, about an inch thick on the ends, so it would fit this pan. Drop it in here. The other things, you want to make sure the dough that you're not using, you got it covered with a damp cloth. Otherwise it dries out so quick. It's a little tricky to work with. Alright, so now I've got my mixture. And here I've got walnut, pistachio, hazelnut, some sugar, and some cardamom. So I'm just going to lay a layer down here. Alright, so we got our second layer of nut filling on there. Alright. Just add the rest of these layers and we'll be done. Alright, so I'm going to cut this in like 2-inch strips first. So let's see, 2. Yeah, we get 4 little pieces out of here, I think. Need a super sharp knife going all the way down to the bottom. Thank goodness I got a super sharp knife. Oh yeah. So now then we're going to cut like an angled piece. Something like a diamond shape, if you will. Not perfectly beautiful, but it'll do the trick. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Here's our homemade baklava. Our baklava's done. Let's cool down for a bit. So I like mine crispy, so I've got cooled down baklava and I've got a hot syrup. So I threw my syrup in the microwave for about a minute. So I'm just gonna pour that over. Kind of get this in all the crevices. Oh, it smells pretty amazing though. I think I need some in the corners here though, for sure. I'm gonna finish this. Some of that nut mixture that we had left over. Kind of randomly sprinkle this stuff over. Okay, so baklava tasting. Before I get started though, go out and get some simple syrup. If you don't have simple syrup, you can make it at home. 1 part sugar, 1 part water. So what I usually do is 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water. Put that over like a low-medium heat. Just stir it until the sugar dissolves into the water, and you get this simple syrup. Simple as that. I have that one, but I also keep in like a little squirt bottle, and it's perfect for this baklava because it's been sitting for a while. You want it to cool down, but you don't want it to dry out, so I just pour some right on top. But it also keeps the phyllo from drying out. So let's give it a taste. Oh God. When it's super crispy, the layers kind of want to spring apart. They're like little springboards. They want to spring apart. Once the syrup soaks into the layers of phyllo dough, it kind of takes the springiness out. So it's not super crunchy today, but it is super flavorful. You get the syrup flavor in there. Plus you taste the nut mixture. I added some crushed macadamia nuts to the top too. So it's just extra oil. So now you know how to make my baklava. Figure out what ingredients you can put in here to make this your own baklava. Make it Hamajang. Make it your Hamajang. Thank you for watching. See you next week. I added a little bit of macadamia, crushed macadamia,